In this presentation, we're going to discuss the application and use of the OTD, or Optimum Traction Device, by EP&R. The OTD is designed to replace our current femoral traction device, the hair traction splint. In this presentation, we'll review the device itself, how to apply the device, how to document its use, and how to clean and maintain the device after every use. As you can see in the picture on your screen, the OTD is a monopole device in that there is a single traction rod, unlike the hair traction splint, which has two poles. With the OTD, there is no need to roll your patient or raise the injured extremity to apply the device. This can be incredibly painful for any patient with a femoral fracture, even if they've been medicated for pain. The OTD also allows us to work around any existing hip or groin trauma and does not create the discomfort from the ischio bar that many see with the use of the hair traction splint. The OTD is also capable of being used on either adults or pediatric patients without the need to apply a separate device. You can see here the components of the OTD are very simple. There's an upper thigh system, 3 elastic straps, an ankle hitch, and the traction pole. This device is X-ray translucent, meaning that it can be applied and remain in place for X-ray pictures to be taken. We're going to watch a brief video on how to apply the OTD to a patient with a femoral fracture. It's important to note that there are multiple ways that this device can be applied, including in a reverse fashion for circumstances where additional space beyond the patient's foot may not be available, or for a humeral long bone fracture. However, those application processes will not be discussed in this video. It's important to note when applying traction that we're only pulling enough traction to achieve patient comfort.
So first up we have the ankle hitch. So you attach that underneath the ankle, secure with the Velcro. You've got the section that goes underneath the foot, and just make sure that's tight. Ensure that your yellow section is long and the red section is short.
Okay, so the next part to go on is the thigh strap. So we put it on under the patient's knee and slide it up. And it is tightened, making sure that the holes for the traction device are on the outside of the thigh. So when the thigh strap is attached, it should be at an angle in the groin so that the traction pole receptacle is over the belt line or the pelvic crest. So next we take the traction pole and extend it out. And we want to measure it against the patient's leg. So the black line on the pole should be level with the foot. So now at this end we need to shorten it to fit into the poles. And then we pop it inside the holes on the thigh strap. So now we need to attach the elastic knee strap. So just with the Velcro, like that.
Next up, you put the yellow loop onto the end of the traction bar and pull the red. Toggle till it's nice and tight. And you want to keep pulling until you get enough traction to immobilise the leg.
So next we attach the elastic thigh strap.
And finally we attach the elastic ankle strap.
So after you've applied the Kendrick traction device, you need to check the patient's neurovascular status in that limb again.
And then you'll be left with the traffic light system. Red, amber, green.
Feel free to review the video again as necessary. Remember, this device can be applied by both ALS and BLS providers alike. When using the OTD, it's important to document the procedure titled splinting in your Vital and Treatment tab. In your narrative, make sure that you document any indications for use of the device, as well as the assessment of pulse, motor, and sensation both prior to and after its application. Vital signs should also be documented prior to and following application of the OTD. To clean and maintain the device, after each use, rinse the device off with warm water. Scrub the elastic straps with a mild soap solution and wash down the traction pole with a sponge or cloth. You may use a solution such as Cavicide to rinse all the components. Be sure to allow all of the components to dry completely before returning them to the carry bag. During your routine equipment inspection, check to make sure that all of the components are present and that there's no damage to the stitching, Velcro, or elastic. Make sure that the thigh system is free of damage and operates correctly, and that the ankle hitch is in serviceable condition. The traction pole should also be inspected to make sure that there's no dents and that the pole itself is straight. If you see anything that would warrant the device being considered damaged, please notify an EMS officer immediately. In this presentation, we've again reviewed the device, how to apply it, how to document its use, and how to clean and maintain the device after each use. Please see an EMS officer if you have any questions about the OTD. Thank you for your time.